So I sold our Toyota Celisor, and it just blew a transmission line on the way to go meet the guy buying it. Great way to call the customer and be like, I'll be there in a little while, but your car broke. It's nothing major, I don't think. I think the transmission coolant line blew off. Well, not the coolant line, the transcooler line blew off of the cooler, because we just did a timing belt job, and I think it's just something that wasn't tightened down all the way, and we just kind of missed it. So Danny's on the way with tools to fix it, and I'm stuck at a good old-fashioned rest area for like an hour probably or more, so we'll see. But that's where I'm at now. Just sitting and waiting to be raped or murdered. So Danny's on the way, and I found the problem. I'm gonna switch cameras over. So this is the problem. When we did the timing, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it or not, but that hose right there, I cannot believe it, but we forgot to hook it back up. So no big issue. It's gonna be put back together, and the car is going to a new home. Got a car again. Danny showed up. Did you just flick me off? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Danny. Yeah. What's wrong? The fan's leaking. Come help me, Danny. The fan's leaking. Why are you mad? Because I'm on the side of the road fixing a fan that's leaking.
One eternity later.
So here's what happened yesterday. My phone died shortly after I was at the rest area. Me and Danny get the transmission line that powers the fan fixed, and that's good. So we get back on the interstate, and then the car starts to just skip. Oh, my phone moved. My phone starts to the Celisor starts to skip strangely. So we get it to my house, limp it there, and we have this entire car stripped down. I mean, we have everything you can imagine pulled off the car, all the timing components. We're checking everything. We've gone over every square inch of this car, and still no change. Like, it sucks. So like 9:30 at night, we call it a night, hop on it fresh in the morning. So I get in the car right now, and I'm driving to the shop. I found one wiring harness randomly unplugged in the back. I don't know why that would be unplugged, but I found one unplugged. So I'm hoping that was the culprit of what happened. Maybe it was unplugged whenever we pulled the air suspension off. I didn't pull the air suspension off at the shop, so maybe it was unplugged to get some things out of the car. I don't know. So I'm gonna drive it, and we're gonna see. We're just gonna see what happens, and maybe that little blue plug fixed it. That'd be great if that does. So sit tight, and here's today's episode.
Part 2 on this bit.
So new business plan. We're going to be a Japanese import shop specializing in American cars. So for all your Nissan LS needs, come see us. Alright, so what we just did is we pulled apart this computer to go through and see if any of the capacitors are shot, swollen, busted, anything like that. Toyota had a bad run of capacitors. I think pretty much all auto manufacturers in the early 90s had a bad run of capacitors. But anyway, this computer is perfectly fine. It's in really good shape, and right now I'm just going through putting it back together. So that rules out the computer. Now the danger on this particular car is if the computer was busted and we would have to get a new one. This particular one has an immobilizer. So that would have been bad. But anyway, so we ruled that out. We've ruled out fuel pump. We've ruled out timing. We've taken the whole motor apart, but we still can't figure out what our gremlin is for why it stutters after 2,000 RPMs at highway speed. 60 kilometers an hour plus, it acts funny. Driving it in town, as long as you're under 2,000 RPMs, no issues. Strange. Don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out eventually. Pretty cool how they do the computer mounting this whole piece to this leather, this metal backing. That's pretty neat. Danny, why do you love Toyotas much? Because they run forever. They don't run forever. Great. It's life. Mind my 80s jams in the background. Problem has been found. Somehow, and I have no clue how, but that timing gear there, it's a little hard to see. That one has not jump, but that one, whenever we were doing the timing, is one tooth off. So we're about to tear down the whole front of the motor and get her fixed. Good old Family Dollar. Some pants for Danny. Get him these glass ones. There you go, Danny. You'll like those.
It's just the truth.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm about to put $2 on my card. Oh, there we go. Those big ones. That'll work perfect. Yeah. We just need something clean that we can catch the two of them. This one? Not two. What's up? Yeah. Yep. No worries, man. Have a good one. Yeah, you too, buddy. See, there needs to be more positive people like that in the world. See, now you're YouTube famous. You'll get at least 1,000 views from my crappy YouTube channel. I went to Family Dollar and I thought everything was $1, but these were $3. And she promptly was like, "Can't you read?" I was like, "No, I can't read." Thought this was Family Dollar. And it is Family Dollar, but it's Dollar Tree. So, pro tip of the day, Dollar Tree is where you go to get everything for $1. Hold on, yeah, there we go. So as I'm checking out at the Family Dollar counter, the lady looks at me, and it was like $6. And I look at her, and I was like, "Wait, those were $1?" And she was like, "No, can't you read?" And she pointed out in the tray where it's at $3, and I just looked at her dead ass face, and I was like, "No, I can't read." Martin almost lost his shit in the store about it, but man, I wish my camera was rolling for that. It was pretty funny.